Okay, welcome everybody to beautiful Glendale, Colorado for the Division II Colorado State High School Championship.
He's Simon Bertrand, I'm Harry Forbes, and here we're looking at some good rugby action today.
We have Fort Collins and Aspen going head-to-head here, both looking to come away with the championship.
Aspen was here last year, the first front-range team to make it to the Division II State Championship. They sadly lost, and this year looking to redeem themselves.
A slightly more experienced team than Fort Collins, who are in the championship for the first time.
Now here we go, a penalty, and he'll look to kick it to touch. Beautiful kick there. Sailed right into touch, and we'll have our first line out of the day. Set pieces are going to be important today.
Very. And it's not a very windy day, so it shouldn't be too difficult to keep your lineouts.
So either team has a shot today in these set pieces.
Line out Fort Collins, throwing in number 4, Kevin Nerzinski.
Oh,
and
but
it's
the lineout
stolen
is
by the
poached.
junior gentleman. That ball is out, kicked out of the scrum, and the fly half is just clobbered by the 10 and the 7. Here, but Fort Collins looking to get the ball out.
They're going to give it to a pot of forwards, who's brought down right at the gain line.
Obviously, Aspen looks like the bigger team, but Fort Collins is insisting on going to their to their forwards. Do you think they're going to start switching up their pattern of play here?
Well, I think it depends on how the first half goes. I think the second half is when we're going to begin to see some changes if their forwards aren't getting the job done.
Seems to be a normal pattern of play, though. Two pods and then to the backs. However, no forward support there, so they'll go straight to the backs. It's knocked down there.
Oh. And the ball is poached, and the ref knocked down.
Not quite. Looks like
That's
we will
gonna
have
get
a
called.
scrum down here.
Knocked on by Aspen.
It looks like that was number 12, the inside center, Johnny Medrano. Here, looking to capitalize is Fort Collins. Oh, and Junior.
Aspen's hooks it back.
And the number 9 takes it up.
Number 9 kicks the ball into the try zone, and it's going to go out the back.
A nice try to get it in there.
That was a good run and a smart kick if it had just been a little bit less powerful.
So we'll have a 22 dropout. So the 22-meter dropout, all it has to do is cross the line. It doesn't even.
That's right.
There's no minimum requirement, so he could roll it across the line right to his guys. Looks like he'll kick it up.
Aspen's going to recover it.
Taken by the right wing, Jarrett Miller. And it's kicked there in the ruck.
Fort Collins gains possession.
Quick ruck there, Fort Collins. The ball comes out. They're having a lot of trouble keeping the ball in the ruck today.
They are, and that can prove to be very detrimental, especially later in the game when you're tired and it's harder to make up for your mistakes.
Yet another crash ball, and they'll give it out to the backs this time. He jukes out the would-be tackler and gives it to the big lock.
And a great run there. Just crashes through the Aspen defense.
And the ball is kicked through yet again. We'll have a penalty here, not rolling away, I believe. And Fort Collins looking to get out of their territory for the first time today. Looks like he's getting set to kick it to touch. The referee is conferring with the captain, number 10, Vihan Pretoris.
Oh, and the ball won't make it to touch, and Aspen is going to get a chance to return it.
It'll bounce twice, though.
And Fort Collins is right there when they pick it up.
Beautiful tackle there. Here, quick ruck there. Fort Collins has the ball. A beautiful play there, a nice tackle, way to chase, and a nice kick, even though it didn't do what they wanted it to do.
Yes, and this is Fort Collins' first opportunity to be in scoring position. We'll see if they're able to capitalize.
Looks like we'll have a scrum down here. Feeding in the ball for Fort Collins is number 9, Josh Smith.
Thrown down Fort Collins, putting it in number 9, Aiden Morton.
We go to East. We're getting paid by Rugby Colorado.
And the ball is in. Fort Collins is going to maintain possession, but the 8-man drops it while he's trying to pick the ball.
Bobbled there. The ref will blow it up, partly because it was a knock on, partly because that was just sloppy rugby there.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be another scrum, this time to Aspen.
Aspen's hooker, Michael Wampler,
9, Matt Williams.
looking to hook the ball back. And number 9, Matt Williams, trying to recover. And they do. Aspen almost out of a dangerous situation, but they're not out of the woods yet. A beautiful juke out there by the
And they
inside
get it
center.
out wide.
Gets out to the outside center. He is running all over this team. Oh, my goodness. But he flings it up.
Oh.
A bad choice there. It's intercepted by number 12, Matthew Skipworth. And he is brought in.
And you have to ask, could that situation have gone better for Aspen if they had just kicked it after the scrum and gotten out of their territory?
Fort Collins right back with it. And while both of these teams rely heavily on the pick and charges off the ruck, the back ball has been more successful for both teams.
Mm-hmm. But it's looking like they're both sticking with the forward play.
The number 4 muscles his way through. Scrum half gets the ball out again. Flap with a quick stop, and he's through. Oh,
With
what
the
a-
breakaway, and he scores
a
a
great
try.
breakaway there by number 10, the fly half, Seth Halliman.
And Fort Collins is on the board. They take a lead early in this game.
0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds.
Scored by number 10, Zeke Williams.
And that was some good rugby by Fort Collins, and especially some good running by the fly half number 10 to score that try.
Now, here's something you don't see every day, Simon. A prop kicking for the conversion.
Yes, and that's interesting. You don't see a lot of props who can kick.
A beautiful kick just off the mark.
52 seconds of the first half. Fort Collins 5, Aspen yet to score.
And the other interesting thing is for Fort Collins, they have a lock who kicks to touch for them.
Just a very versatile team here in Fort Collins. The number 10 here, really, just what speed? 0 to 60 in 3.5.
And
Aspen.
just weaving through the Aspen defense. They're going to have to shore that up if they want to have a chance in this game.
Aspen trying to make a comeback here after a quick try, only 8 minutes in there for Fort Collins. 5-0. Fort Collins leads. The kick is up. And it's caught, but Aspen's there to make the tackle. He's shrugged off. And the ruck is formed. Ooh, a quick pop out to the forward, and he takes it down.
A strong run.
Supports there, and a extremely quick ruck there.
And they're going to take it back out to their backs, Fort Collins.
The fly half once again taking it up.
It's another
Oh,
run.
but a beautiful poach there by number 5.
The support from Fort
Felipe
Collins wasn't fast
Martinez.
enough.
It's taken down there by the lock, and another quick pick by Martinez. Trying to poach it. Aspen having nothing of it, and they get the ball out.
Aspen out to the backs, out
Oh,
wide.
a tough
Oh,
hit. You could hear that from up here, and it's kicked away by Fort Collins. The number 8 taken down by the neck. That's a pretty blatant high tackle. Not sure why there's no call there.
And the scrum half's going to take it up for Aspen.
You don't see scrum halves with balls like that nowadays.
You
Ball
don't.
handling skills, that is. Oh, the big number 5 is taken down.
And Aspen is just marching up the field before Collins will be able to stop them before they get into the try zone.
Oh, and he's taken
Oh.
around the neck. No call still by the referee.
And you have to wonder, especially in high school rugby.
He tries to put it down. The
Oh.
ball goes out Line judge signaling it out at around the 5-meter line.
But there was a penalty prior to that. Aspen's going to take it in. And a diving try by
What
the
a
scrum half.
leap! He jumped over the Fort Collins player. Aspen on the board underneath the uprights.
Aspen tying it up.
What a series of fortunate events for Aspen there.
That was good rugby too. They saw the opportunities to score and they capitalized.
Just 2 minutes after Fort Collins puts their 5 on the board, Aspen right back in this thing.
Which just goes to show, in state championship rugby, you cannot afford to get complacent because your luck can change just that fast. And it's good.
Good.
By the fly half, we
The score at 11 minutes of the first half. Aspen 7,
7,
Fort Collins 5.
Aspen leading here, 11 minutes in. We still have plenty of rugby to play, and it looks like it'll be a good one. It has been so far. Kick is up by the number 10.
Oh,
it's
and
knocked
almost
down there.
caught by Fort Collins there.
Nice speed by the center, and it's picked up. The ref will blow it up. Hands in the ruck. Oh no, a knock on there on the kick. The speed of the center finally caught up to him.
Yeah, and Aspen's going to get the ball back here and see if they can keep their momentum from their last drive up the field.
Aspen took the ball against the head before, so their scrum is obviously very talented.
Scrum down Aspen, putting it in behind Matt Williams.
Ball is fed in. And the flanker picks it up. An unorthodox choice there. And a quick ruck there. Aspen is brought down way below the game line, and it's dished out to the prop. The prop cannot
Not
be
big.
taken down by much of anyone. And a quick pick there for Aspen. Aspen trying to march as they did about 2 minutes ago.
And this seems to be how Aspen plays. They consistently make small runs.
And a penalty call there. Aspen throwing the ball on the penalty call. And Aspen will have to go back 10. Here on a penalty, they can tap it. They can kick for points, which they are doing now. They could kick for touch. Or they could even have a scrum. On the kicks, the ball must leave
And they're going to bring out their prop here
your foot.
Fort Collins, number 3, Alex.
to attempt the kick. And if this kick falls short, then it's a live ball and can be played by Aspen. So Aspen
Alex
needs to be
Kinney,
on its toes for this.
Kick is up. It's no
Wide
good.
right.
Still in play, and he'll put it down.
Aspen touches it down in the try zone.
Turn that brown upside down. Head to the Guinness Tri Club on the north
Now it's a 22-meter kick. All it has to do is go in front of the line using their foot. They can kick it as much as they want before, and it won't
Not
pass the line. Here, now instead of a 22, they'll have a scrum on the 22. You can throw it as much as you want, but you can't kick it.
You cannot kick it. If you kick it and it doesn't go past the try line,
We will
Then-
reset for a scrum.
exactly.
No fullback here for Aspen. Backline coming up, and the ball is brought out. Split backs for Fort Collins.
The inside center brought down.
And Aspen has the ball. Quick poach there, but the referee will blow it up.
Looks like a knock on by Fort Collins. Aspen is going to get a kick.
No, Only if they
and
win
they're
it
going
in
to
the
choose
scrum.
to take a scrum instead.
Actually, Simon, a knock-on is a scrum reset.
You're right.
Along with the
That's my
forward
fault,
pass.
Harry.
Scrum down Aspen.
I apologize. I was confusing that with a different...
Ball is sent out. A nice switch there, and it's back into the flanker. The flanker taken up high, but he is still not down. And a quick
Aspen
dish out
swings
to
it
the
to
wing. It
wing.
goes out.
Oh.
A tough play there.
Over the head of the wing. There was nothing he could do there.
Doing a good job at drawing players into the middle of the field, which does give them extra players out. It's very unusual to try that from inside their own 22.
Only the second line out here today.
Throwing out, or throwing in rather, on that line out. Number 4.
Here, a very unorthodox team in Colorado Springs. A pretty
is.
short jumper, a lock throwing in, and yet
And
they're
that's
very successful.
They are.
Plays blown up here, knocked on, and the referee will blow it up. Another scrum down here.
Aspen will put the ball in.
This time, it'll be the junior gents put in. Number 9, Matt Williams, the scrum half.
Scrum down Aspen. Once again putting it in. Number 9, Matt Williams.
A deep, deep three here for Fort Collins, anticipating the kick, but there will be none. It's knocked on yet again,
Oh,
this time by
knocked on
Matt
by
Williams.
Aspen.
another scrum feed. This time, it'll be by Cade Morton, the Fort Collins scrum half.
And this is nice and deep in Aspen territory. If Fort Collins can win this ruck, it'll be a good chance for them to put some more points on the board.
This is a huge momentum shift there. A lot of times rugby is a mental game, and he's touched right as he gets the ball out. Oh, and the inside center shooting up. More, oh, a tough pickup there for Fort Collins. No one in the ruck led to the scrum half getting clobbered.
Fort Collins seems to have lost its momentum here. They can't gain any yards. Oh! But
I
the
think he
big
spoke
man-
a tad too soon. Number 4, the lock, Kevin Krasinski.
And what a run.
Fort Collins quickly brought down. Trying to poach it is Aspen. And a penalty is called. Likely not rolling away. Very close to the posts. And so they will likely kick it in. However, it's not their number 3 here. It's a quick tap by the number 4, Kevin
And-
Krasinski.
And what a versatile player that number 4. He's a strong runner. He kicks to touch for them. And he throws in their lineouts.
Not to mention playing lock.
Not to mention playing lock. He is,
Good push by Fort Collins over the goal line, but held up, which means that's also
Held up there by Aspen. Great goal line defense.
5 meters for a scrum.
We'll have yet another scrum down.
Aspen's
For the-
going to have to keep playing that strong defense.
Scrum down Fort Collins, putting it in.
Because
Number
Fort
9,
Collins is still
Fort
just on the 5.
Aspen with the striped jerseys, Fort Collins with the striped socks, both of them trying to get that striped trophy. All right, the trophy's not striped.
But that was a nice turn of a phrase.
Set, do it again.
The scrum gets called back. Fort Collins is going to get another chance here.
Just what a beautiful day for rugby. Sunny, barely a cloud in the sky. And
Oh,
the
a
ball's
dirty
knocked
ball.
down, but it's dished out to the backs yet again. Fort Collins losing the ball, but it's kept in by the rucker. Oh, he is on top of the big lock.
That
Who is
lock
taken
just not
down.
going down. He stayed up for quite a while there.
And number 4, Krasinski, once again taking the ball. It's a maul is formed and quickly taken down. And the referee calling that ball out. Number 10 trying to break as he did earlier. No such luck. He is being held by pretty much every Aspen player.
But he still gets it within the 5.
Fort Collins trying to hammer it in here. But the advantage that Fort Collins is playing is called. Another penalty. I say here you got to tap. Try to hammer it in.
Go. Yes, that especially when you have a runner as strong as their lock, number 4.
Krasinski, yeah. However, it looks like they will indeed go for posts, utilizing the kicking talents of Alex Kinney, the tight head prop. In all my years, I've never seen a tight head prop kick for points.
Yeah, this team is certainly unorthodox, but it appears to be working for them.
7-5 here,
very
close
well.
game, and he'll hammer it in for
And that
3
kick
more
puts
points.
them ahead by 1.
8-7 here. The penalty kick is good. Fort Collins back on top. Both teams very evenly matched. Pretty similar play styles. And the score is still close.
Fort Collins hanging on by a thread to their lead.
A lot of penalties for both sides. It's really halting play here.
Yeah. You have to think if one of the teams could clean that up, they would certainly have an advantage in the second half.
No one running away with it quite yet. And the kickoff. Looks like it is not 10 yet.
Not-
But not far enough. That has to travel 10 metres before it didn't quite get us an option there for a re-kick or a scrum on the centre.
It is
Fort
not 10.
Collins is going to take a scrum center.
Now he could have taken a re-kick there, but instead he opted scrum center. Do you think there's any reason why?
Well, taking the scrum center, you have guaranteed field position, at least at midfield. But taking the re-kick is much riskier. You often end up deeper in your own territory.
All right, here's the put-in. It's back there, and the number 9 dishing it out. A
And a
quick
grubber
rubber
by
there
the
by the
fly
fly
half.
half, bobbled by the inside center, and we'll have yet another set piece.
Nice idea to
Scrummaging on both sides has been exemplary. No penalties called yet on the scrum. Both teams low. Both teams waiting for the set. Both teams with a very even scrum.
And once again, putting it in for Fort Collins on the scrum, number 9, Cade Morton.
Oh, I guess I spoke too soon.
That scrum
Trying-
gets blown up.
Trying to engage quickly is the junior gents.
Mm-hmm. And the refs are especially careful to be safe in the scrums with high school players.
And the ball is hooked back
Oh.
a bit too hard. The fly half, or the scrum half just clobbered it. But the fly half is as well by the shoulder, it looks.
Fort Collins just barely maintains possession of the ball through that, but they knock it on.
And another scrum will come here. This time, Aspen will feed it in inside the territory, but we've played about 4 phases here after that kickoff, and all of them have ended with scrums. And the ball is hooked back and hit the jersey's over his head. Oh my goodness. He's remaining on the ground, the number 9, but I can't believe what I just saw.
I have never seen that happen before.
Just got hit blindly.
And that's got to be scary, not being able to see the field around you.
Number 10 skipping the inside center. A switch there on the outside center is taken down
With a nice
quick,
run beforehand, though.
ruck by Fort Collins. And they get the ball out yet again. The scrum half rather, picking it up and charging in. However, there will be a penalty not rolling away on number 8 for Aspen, Austin Schneider. Looks like they'll kick to touch, and it is right there at about the 10-meter line.
And this is a great chance for Fort Collins to score some more points before
The
the
halftime.
half, but half comes too soon.
Fort Collins throwing in number 4, Kevin Nerzinski.
Fort Collins once again deep into territory after early not being able to get it out of their own 50.
Yes.
Ball is up, and it is short to number 2.
And they
who-
give it back to the lock, who threw it in with
Oh.
a great run, brought down inside the 5.
Referee will blow it up yet again. Conferring with the line judge. However, he wants a...
Linesman says that ball was not thrown 5 meters. It has to cross that hash line.
He wants a penalty because that ball was not thrown 5 meters.
Let's see what Aspen does here. I'm guessing they're going to kick to touch.
I would hope so. And
Yes,
that ball is
there
up,
it
and
is.
indeed,
A high kick.
and it bounces even higher.
Free kick. You can tell by the linesman's
Lands in the stands.
because
Well, don't give that fan a contract.
throwing it line out. Game clock is up though.
Fans, today's match brought to you by Rugby Town, USA. We have
Once again, take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by Rugby Colorado.
A great organization.
Proud sponsor, proud organizer of this event, and proud sponsor
Yes.
of EALive.tv.
Mm-hmm.
And we're proud to have them as sponsors.
We are.
Throwing it in is the lock. Number 4, Kevin Nuritsky.
Oh, and Aspen jumps too early. You, of course, only get 1 jump per line out, so Fort Collins is going to get the ball.
Taken in yet again by Fort Collins back, but it is
Oh,
kicked
but
back
lost.
in the ruck. Aspen jersey's coming up pretty easy. And the big number 5, no one's doing much. A stiff arm there by the flanker. Ball is taken in, and the Aspen jerseys are not staying on their backs. And the ball comes out yet again. Referee will blow that up. Diving in from, not coming in from the side, not diving in from the side.
Not coming in through the gate.
Both of those, of course, being illegal.
Yet another penalty, but in rugby, you must go through the gate, which is formed by the edges of the tackle player. As far left as the body extends, and as far right as he extends. Penalty here. Aspen must be back 10, and once again, Fort Collins must be back 10, and once again, on the penalty, there's an array of options you can do. Quick tap, as that scrum half just did.
Oh, and bobbled, but the fly half catches it.
Pretty blatant forward pass, though. So we'll have a scrum down.
Mm-hmm.
As I was saying, you can kick it to touch. You can kick it to space. You can kick it
For points.
For points, even.
Mm-hmm.
You can quick tap. You can even call scrum if your heart so desires. 8-7 here. Fort Collins leading. Late in the first half.
Well, we've start there'll be a scrum for a forwards pass. Ball in rugby can be passed flat and of course behind. Forwards with their hands.
8-7, a very close game here.
Yes, and Aspen's running out of time in this first half to get that lead back. They're going to need some pretty explosive playing.
We'll have the scrum down here. Couldn't have asked for a better day
Come down Fort Collins,
play for a
looking at
state
number
championship.
9, Cade Morton.
Ball is fed in by Cade Morton.
Oh, and it comes.
And it's kicked by the flanker. And a quick pick and a high tackle. The number 9 picking it up. Nothing doing here. And a penalty
Player on the ground with his hands on the ball. Low out, wants that
because
first ball.
Aspen was playing the ball on the ground.
Fort Collins benefit.
Can't be doing that. And the lock will kick it to touch once again.
Ooh.
Makes it very, very nice kick.
A beautiful,
Right
beautiful
at
kick.
about the 20-meter line.
And that kicker's going to go right back in and throw it in. A very versatile player there.
Time for this throw in and for Paul Collins to keep this pressure up for a while.
Throwing in for Fort Collins on this lineup. Number 4.
Oh, and it's overthrown, and
Given number
Aspen
4, but the
poaches
ball
it.
is back. Aspen, for some reason, not kicking the ball. Just throwing it willy-nilly, and it's scooped up by the Fort Collins fly half. He brings it in. Both these teams trying to play a little cleaner rugby. Referee will blow that up. And a penalty is called for Fort Collins. Aspen has to be back on the goal line.
Oh, and they're going to take a pick and go.
A quick tap there by the lock. He brings it in.
Moves his way over.
Referee conferring
Defense, though,
another
Calls
penalty
it
called.
back.
And he'll try to, I believe,
Try
do
the
same
quick
thing.
tap again.
another go at this.
Oh,
Can he
number
make it
8
this
tries to
time?
bring it in, but he is absolutely clobbered. And the ball
To the
fed to the
prop.
prop.
And
Looks like he's held up.
Was he over? Did he put pressure on the ball over the goal line? Once again, very well held up. Good
And he is held up.
held up, and
ladies
that's going to
gentlemen,
be the half.
That is not the type of end of the half that Fort Collins wants. However, they are leading 8-7.
That is true.
This is the state championship. The coach is going to bring them in, tell them they're doing great, because truly they are. This is excellent rugby being played.
It has, and a very, very exciting game for this first half.
We'll take a quick break. You're watching EALive.tv.
Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Try Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing.
Please. And we're back. Here we are in lovely Glendale, Colorado for second half action. Division II championship. I'm Harry Forbes. Simon, the first half saw a very, very close game. A tough end there for Fort Collins in having their try blown up and being held up. What do you think, how do you think this game is going to end?
Well, you know, it's going to come down to fitness, as it always does. It's very, very close. Fort Collins up by just a single point, and it's going to come down to the last couple minutes and who can keep running and who can't.
Coaching on both sides, Gary Williams and Rob Hurley for Aspen, and Mike Pribish, Mitch Powers, and Larry Velasco for Fort Collins has just been exemplary.
It really has, and the halftime talk in the locker room is an important part of the game and an important job of the coach, because it can turn the tide.
Aspen has been here before. They were here last year. Lost in a heartbreaker. Now they're trying to come back. That kick is obviously not going
10. Fort Collins grabs it, and it looks like Aspen is going to take a scrum center.
Now, the kick has to go 10 meters. If it fails to do so, it is a choice of the receiving team to either get a scrum at the halfway line or a free kick. Today, they're going to opt for the scrum center, as Aspen has a very large scrum.
They do, and the scrumming has been great in this game so far by both sides.
Nice feed, not a huge gate formed by the number 8, and a quick kick up
by the scrum half. He catches his own kick.
An amazing play.
Moves the
Kicked
ball
it right to himself, and it's up out to the inside center. Gets held up and dump tackled there, and the ball is
Aspen's
out.
going to swing it wide right.
This is the first time Aspen's really used their backs today, and it's working out for them. Aspen deep in Fort Collins territory, trying to hammer it in here. And the big inside center is taken down.
The Fort Collins defense here, just impeccable. Not letting anything through.
The ball almost lost there for Aspen, but the extremely quick outside center dips it to the the weak side wing. Referee will blow that up. A forward pass. A scrum here, 5 meters out. Aspen trying to get this ball into the try line.
And this is, early in the half, a great chance for them to do just that.
Only a minute and a half has elapsed so far in this half. But Aspen already deep into Fort Collins territory. Fort Collins with the scrum feed. The scrum half. Offsides there, taking it.
Collins
And the kick is inside.
It will not find touch.
Blown up for some reason. They will come right back because, as I said, that scrum half was blatantly offside on the scrum there, touching the opposing scrum half before he even had his hands on it. So Aspen must be back 10 from whatever they choose to do. And
Fort Collins kick does not find touch again.
the first time, actually, that happened twice in a row.
Yeah. And the Aspen wing this time is going to have a chance to return it.
Running all over, hatches the ball between his legs. Playing the ball on the ground is number 14.
Aspen scrum
Not
half.
on his, not back 10 are Fort Collins. Aspen slowing down here, and they will kick for points from the 40-meter line.
That is a gutsy choice. They have a lot of faith in their kicker.
I think they're also going to try to capitalize on the fact that this ball is live. They're going to come up as a team, and even if they don't make the kick, they'll still attempt to run up on it. However, Aspen's kicker, I'm not sure about his ability. I haven't seen him kick yet, or he's only kicked once today. It was a very nice kick. Number 10, the captain, Vihan Pretorius, here with the far kick.
Kick
It's
is up.
It's not
It's gonna
even
be wide
close.
right and short.
It's taken up by the 10. He breaks 2 tackles and finally gets held up there at around the 22.
Another nice run by the Fort Collins fly half
Aspen,
there.
I feel that was a waste of a penalty there, because this Fort Collins backline is very, very fast runners, good kickers.
Yes,
Even their forwards can kick.
exactly. And their forwards do most of the kicking.
26
said-
minutes left here in this second half. Still very early in the game and extremely early in the half. Referee will blow that scrum up. Once again, just taking this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by Rugby Colorado, proud sponsor of EA Live.
And the ball
it's
comes
through
out.
the tunnel. The flanker picks it up. And he loses the ball to Fort Collins. The outside center dishing it off to the wing, however.
Collins drops it as well.
A knock on there on the offload.
So there'll be a scrum pretty much on that 22-meter line.
Outside center trying to give it to the wing. Not having a lot of luck there.
And those are the kind of mistakes you need to cut out if you want to be a state championship team.
From down Aspen, putting it in number 9, Matt Williams.
Yet another scrum. It's number 2, Michael Wampler. He's going to get a little tired hooking the ball back so much. And he does it again. That ball is out.
The scrum
Stiff
half's
arm
going to
to
run
the
with it.
Face is the
And a
flanker.
beautiful offload by the scrum half in the tackle, one-handed.
Oh, and a quick break there by the outside center. In through the side is Fort Collins. Referee will blow that up. But a penalty there called not releasing, I believe. Or no, he was playing the ball on the ground. So Aspen will have to be back 10.
Fort Collins is going to kick for touch.
Attempted to knock back in by the wing. No such luck. Fort Collins finding them in a similar position that they had earlier, which was they can't seem to get out of their own 50.
No, but when
Ball-
they do, they've been pretty successful, scoring twice in the first half.
Aspen coming out extremely strong early in the half. In both halves, scoring first and dominating this second half so far. The
But
outside
dropped by
center
the inside
drops the
ce-
ball, and
outside
the
center.
wing will pick it up. A knock on,
Knocked
however,
on.
by the wing. We'll have it. Believe it or not, it's happening. Another scrum.
They just keep coming this game.
Both teams with striped socks. Both teams with high hopes.
Yes.
A nice gate set by the number 8.
A very wide gate.
And a box kick by the scrum half.
Oh,
The
but the
fullback
fullback
drops
is
it.
going to drop it.
8-man trying to chase him, and he's broken 4 tackles there, all by loose forwards. And a quick ruck there for Fort Collins. Trying to get the ball out. You'll find, opposed to the Division 3 game where there was just so much pick and goes and pods and directly off the ruck they were taking balls. Instead, we're seeing a lot more back play action.
Yeah, and that's because a balanced pattern of play like that is generally more effective. But it also requires a greater level of skill to play more backs balls.
From number 9, Matt Williams.
A nice gate set once again by the 8-man, and they will carry it together. A very unorthodox pick and go, and a penalty is called obstruction because that was blatant obstruction. However, Aspen talking to the ref, I think saying a couple things they might be regretting. He'll call in the captain, Vihan Pretorius. He's talking to his team. A very unorthodox play, and I'm thinking that's why it didn't work.
Yes, I've never seen anything like that.
And for good reason, because it was blown up. Matt Williams, the scrum half.
Speaking of unorthodox, the
Trying to kick it to touch, and
kicking
once
for
again,
touch.
they cannot find touch. Ball's offloaded to the blindside flanker. He is taken down there. The number 3 trying to get him out of bounds. No such luck there. And a beautiful dish by the scrum half. And that
Number
lock
5
will
for
stay
Aspen.
up. Finally taken down. Trying to get the ball out. Aspen cannot. They pick it up and dish it out to the... Not sure who that was. The reserve. Aspen here controlling the ball. We are a third of the way through this second half. Even game. Just about.
And still no score in the second half.
Aspen 7, Fort Collins 8.
This is shaping up to be a very close, very low scoring game.
And you might not believe it. You'd be crazy. But we will have yet another scrum down here. Scrummaging for both teams has been dominating the airtime here.
And that has got to be tiring if you're a forward. Spending so much time in the scrum.
Quick box kick by the scrum half. It will bounce and it's knocked back in by the wing. The number 8, the team captain, Jack Pixler, finally making an appearance. Hasn't made as big of a sound as this fly half. Number 10, Zeke Williams.
Another nice run.
Penalty once again. Fort Collins take the ball once again. They will
Looks like
try.
they're going to try to kick for touch again. Something they haven't been very successful with today.
The last 4 kicks to touch, 3 of them by Kevin Nowitzki and 1 of them by Zeke Williams, the fly half.
And the ref having a chat with the Aspen, with a couple of the Aspen players, including both the captains.
The last 4 kicks to touch have been, in fact,
But this
not
one
able
makes
to find
it.
their target. This one, however, makes it. Just a quick reminder, this is the Division II championship. At 2:40, Denver East will be playing for the championship versus the Colorado Springs Grizzlies. Colorado Springs ranked highly in the nation, as is East, in 2 different divisions nationwide, but the same Division I here in Colorado.
And that should also be a very good game.
But this one is delighting the fans on the sideline. A good turnout here for an excellent day for rugby. And the ball is sent out to the outside center. A switch there, and he faked out his opposite number. A beautiful run and a nice
to the
dish off
wing,
to the wing.
with space to run.
Loses
But
the
the ball
ball.
is ripped away.
Seagal here, referee setting his mark, and a penalty here for Aspen. Both teams exchanging words. It's getting very heated, and why shouldn't it? We're about halfway through the second half here in the state championship. A 1-point lead for Collins clinging on.
And tensions run high in a game like this. There's a lot on the
And
line.
the kick to space for Aspen, not even close to touch, about 10 meters out. Trying to get him down, the number 2, the hooker, Michael Wampler, finally taking him down. And they'll dish it off to the big number 8. He sets the ball, but it looks like he got turned around there, and Aspen will take the ball there. The lock dishing it off. Number 12 trying to tee off on his opposite number. No such luck. Scrum half with another pick and go. No support there. Fort Collins looking, and he's not held down. But still no support. Fort Collins looking for the poach. It's blown up, a penalty, not rolling away. Number 3 on Fort Collins, Alex Kinney. A quick break by the fly half. He's brought down, trying to get the ball out. A fast ruck. It's blown up yet again, not rolling away. On this time on number 7.
Scrum half takes a quick pick and go.
A quick jump over the
Quick
fallen
tap.
Fort Collins player. Aspen trying to hammer it in here. "44 minutes have been played here, and no team looks to be done yet." The pick and go there by the scrum half.
And he gets it
He's in. The referee will raise his hand. 5 points in for Aspen. The junior gentleman, Matt Williams, the scrum half. The junior gentleman playing for the junior gentlemen. 12-8, Fort Collins. And the kicker for Aspen, trying to make this 14-8.
A 6-point lead.
Aspen been dominating the first half, this third quarter.
They have, and scoring first again in the second half. The question is Fort Collins going to repeat their first half performance and make a comeback in the second
Number
half
10.
of the second half?
The captain, Vihan Pretorius. Just another reminder that Rugby Colorado is running the Tri-League this summer. If you are a boy ages 5 to 14 or a girl ages 5 to 17, why not come out and play a little rugby?
That kick's going to be short. 12-8 is going to remain the score. Aspen with the 4-point lead.
Just reminding you to check out rugbycolorado.com for more information. Here is the kick. Here, someone tucking in the ref's jersey. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe a friend of the ref.
Yeah, going out
FOR, a friend of ref.
with
Maybe
some words
tucking
of
in his
encouragement.
pants, talking to him about complimenting him on his refereeing. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what he's doing there. The drop kick there by number 10. That's number 17, Irving Pimentel, coming to this game, and another box kick.
by number
by the
9.
scrum half.
Into space, there's no one there.
It'll bounce 3 times before it's finally scooped up by number 4, Nuriski. Ball sent out, knocked on there by the number
Fort
10,
Collins.
and it's bumped back. However, a penalty will be called offsides on the junior gents. They must go back 10.
Offside, wrong side of the ball. We get back behind it.
Kick to touch.
And this one
And
finds touch.
It finds touch.
2 in a row for Fort Collins. It seems they may finally be finding their stride.
Now on the lineout, you must
And
match
also finding touch.
the other team.
Yeah, so Fort Collins gets to dictate this.
Fort Collins takes it and taken down way below the gain line. Fort Collins has not had a lot of success offensively in this second half. And another knock on by the fly half. And we'll have yet another scrum here. Set pieces have been abundant here in Glendale, Colorado at Infinity Park. I'm Harry Forbes. You're watching EALive.tv. I'm here along my co-commentator, Simon Bertrand.
Yes,
And
and it's been a great day.
The Aspen Junior gentlemen are leading Fort Collins 12-8. Still a very close game. I've noticed a big problem has been ball security on both sides. Taking it into the ruck and just letting it fly off of the scrum. That was a big problem before both number 8 started setting gates. And the quick kick by the fly half. The back's
gonna bounce twice before Aspen picks it up. And the
wrapped
wing
up a
gets
beautiful
brought down.
tackle by number 13. It's been a while since I've seen a tackle like that. Now
number 13 gets the
after the
sideline.
great tackle, and he falls down. The prop with a nice ruck, and that ball pops out yet again. The 15 will take it. He steps out, however.
Takes it into touch.
Wonderful tackle by number 13, and a great run. He gave it up. However, the number 15 ran out of bounds, so Aspen actually right where they want him. Now the line out must go 5 here.
Yes. And it's going to go way more than 5. Overthrown, but called back.
It was not straight at all.
In a line out, you have to throw the ball straight down the middle in between the two teams to give both teams an equal chance.
So the referee forms a tunnel that must be a meter wide.
Yes. And because of that call, Fort Collins is going to get a scrum.
Aspen looks like they have the lower scrum today.
Aspen
and a nice
coaches
pick up by
it.
the number 9. A fake kick, and he is through a large gap.
Takes it into the middle.
A beautiful run by the number 9, and he dishes it off with the unorthodox back
Aspen's
number 10.
still going.
It looks like he'll get in. He raises his hands up before putting it down.
Right in the middle, in between the uprights.
15-8, the captain, Vihan Pretorius.
And Aspen is starting to pull away here.
17-8 here. I apologize for that earlier score. A beautiful try there for the junior Gents. A great pick. Fly halves and scrum halves really need to be aware of the field and seeing everything that's
they
going
really
on.
do. It's important because they control the pattern of play.
Scrum half there. Number 9, Matt Williams, taking advantage. He scored a try before, and there, Vihan Pretorius.
And only 10 minutes left in this half.
He'll take the kick too, why not?
Fort Collins is running out of time to close this gap, which has just grown
to 19-8, 11 points. 50 minutes exactly. It seems that the junior Gents are scoring in 10-minute increments. Let's hope Fort Collins breaks that trend.
Yes. And this is really where you see what a team is made out of. In the last 10 minutes, when you're down, if you can keep your composure and keep your aggression.
These last 10 minutes are especially important because more fans are filtering in for the Division I game at 2:40 between East and Colorado Springs. That'll be broadcast here on EALive.tv. But also, you got to remember, there's an award ceremony right before. And
yes, the Division II.
For all 3 divisions.
Oh.
Number 12 having a hard time being taken down. He finally is done, and it's dished off to number 9, Matt Williams. Dropped there by the fullback, but he breaks the tackle, and he's through. He's brought out just barely.
Oh, but it's called back. It was knocked on there, and by Aspen.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe it. But that is yet another one of the probably dozen or 15 scrums we've had here.
Just an unbelievable number. I've never seen this many scrums.
52 minutes have elapsed. 60 minutes in a game.
And this has been a game. Oh, and that scrum collapsing. And they're going to reset it.
Aspen redeeming themselves, or attempting to at least, from last year's defeat in the state championship game. The first Western Slope team to make it into the state championship for Division II.
Yes. And they have an experience advantage because of that.
They've been here
being
before.
A new team.
They know what they want. They want to win. They want to win big. Right now they're leading by 11.
Yes,
looking to increase their lead by at least 3 more. However, Fort Collins not out of this yet. We've seen they dominated the first half. And the number 10 trying to break again, no such luck. The inside center brought down,
get brought
and it's
down.
bobbled by the outside center, who is
Another
disruptive.
dirty ball.
Just ball handling today on both sides has been pretty atrocious, and that's why the scrums have been so abundant.
Once again, putting it in for Aspen on the scrum, number 9, Matt Williams.
So far, I think the stars of the game just so far have been the number 9 for Aspen, Matt Williams. The number 10, Vihan Prestories, the captain, has been just amazing. And then for Fort Collins, the lock, Kevin Nowitzki, has been just great. And
One of the most versatile players I've ever seen.
And Zeke Williams, the fly half, has been wonderful as well. Another gate is set by the number 8.
And a box kick there by the scrum half.
Yet utilizing the box kick yet again. Number 8 can't seem to touch him. It's blown up. Red not rolling away. A penalty here.
Not releasing the tackle player on the ground.
And Fort Collins has to
quick
score on this possession because they have only 6 minutes left to make up 11 points.
It's pretty vital, and they might
And he
just
has
do
a
it.
breakaway
It's
on the
dished out to the
wing.
and
Oh.
he stepped out of bounds. A very good play by Aspen to bring the player out.
Yes. Aspen here doesn't need to score anymore. If they can just maintain possession of the ball, they will win this game.
Once again, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. Still, this game could go either way.
It could, and that's what makes championship rugby so exciting.
Gentlemen, sorry to interrupt. So, can I talk to you right now?
Five minutes and 30 seconds left here. A close game. Apologies there. A tad of technical difficulties.
Yes. And the longer this game
And
goes on without Fort Collins scoring, the harder it gets for them to close
A
this
card
gap.
is thrown up. Aspen playing without their number 4, Josh McKee. He is sin bin there.
So Aspen playing shorthanded here.
I'll tell you what, that's the last thing they needed there, is to get sin binned when Fort Collins is driving deep into their territory and they want it late in the state championship.
And that's
So
such
Aspen
a
will play with
critical point
14
in the
men
game.
for the rest of the game. It appears they're going. Oh,
block
and he
for Fort
shrugged off
Collins.
Zaretsky with a great play there. Number 8, the captain, Jack Pixler, taken down, and they'll send it out to the fly half yet again. He's taken down quickly. They have to get the ball out at some point. Only 4 minutes remain. But Aspen takes the ball. It's blown
it's
up
gonna be
there.
called
Penalty.
back.
I think you got to go for a quick
To
tap
Fort
here.
Collins.
And
Yeah.
they do just that.
And
The
he
team's
goes.
not 10. He'll blow it up yet again.
The
Penalty here
Aspen-
at the 5-meter line. No, they'll play advantage. No, he won't. He calls the penalty there, blows it up.
And the lock for Fort Collins.
He loses the ball within the try line. Aspen takes it. It's knocked on. He lost it. Wow. As he was putting it down.
And Fort Collins, that's another play for Fort Collins today where they've gotten it into the try zone and then lost it. The first half ending with their try being held up. That's got to be tough if you're Fort Collins right now.
And here is the scrum. Fort Collins giving it everything they got. But Aspen takes it. The 8-man runs it up.
And what a great run it
Blocks the
is!
tackle.
Breaks away!
Finally taken down by the center, but he gets right back up. He wasn't held, and a penalty here is called. Playing the ball on the ground, I believe. Fort Collins with another chance. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game, and the fly half will take it yet again. He tries to break a quick spin move there. No support. Wouldn't be surprised if this was a poach.
Yeah. And at some point in the game, it doesn't matter how well Fort Collins is playing. There just won't be enough time left to make up 11 points.
They still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do so, however.
Yes, and
Dish
they
the
are
ball
not
out.
giving up.
The switch there to the scrum half. We dished it out
They're
to
going
the
to swing
center.
it back to the other side.
And a
He hits
quick
that center
pass
to the
off
wing.
to the wing, but it's called
back.
pass.
Oh, no.
Tough call there. 2 minutes remain. I think that was the right call there, Simon.
I think so, too.
Tough
But
call,
it's
but that was the right call.
yes, and that's hard to hear if you're Fort Collins. They've been so close so many times, and they just can't seem to put it in.
Start with a scrum. Aspen will have the ball.
Great day here for rugby. It's got a little cloud cover now from the former bright conditions that we had. About we'll call it 2 minutes left.
2 minutes exactly. Now,
This
and
is
Aspen
the
gets
most
this scrum.
important scrum here.
It is. If Aspen gets this scrum,
Number 10 taken out by Fort Collins. Not sure the reasoning. Scrum's brought
the
down.
scrum collapses.
40 left.
And Fort Collins is now going to have to win that scrum again. Now just a minute and a half to go.
All eyes on this game. People filtering in for the awards.
And of course the Division 1 game that's coming up at 2:40.
Ball is brought out.
When Aspen wins
Dished
it.
off.
Oh!
Loses the
Aspen.
ball, but he brings it up. A great tackle there. And a breakaway there, trying to tackle
Aspen
it.
just
for-
keeps
is Fort
running with
Collins.
it.
A minute left to play. Aspen trying to
Aspen
add on
running down
before
the
this minute
sideline,
runs out. He's
Taken
taken
into
out.
touch.
50 seconds to go. Aspen, the likely victor.
Yes, and with only 45 seconds at this point, Fort Collins is going to have a very tough time. Also, it looks like there's an injury on the field for Fort Collins.
That's tough. Get injured.
It
with
is.
45 seconds left in the last game of the season.
It is. That's a tough time to get injured.
Aspen was here last year. They were the first Western Slope team to be in the state championship for Division II.
But a crushing loss for them last year. And it looks like this year they're going to avenge their loss last year.
They had been here before. And now they will come off the field the victor. A great game of rugby played. Both of these teams deserved to, first of all, be in the state championship. They obviously played
Oh, yes.
like they wanted to be here.
They played hard all season. They were the two best teams in the Division Two.
Rugby
And
Colorado seeded them correctly. They put them 1 and 2.
yeah, and it's been a great game so far today.
Fort Collins, number 1, only with 1 loss on the year to Glendale. However, they were taken down here in the final game.
Yes.
A nasty injury. Not sure who that is there.
But he's not getting up. This could be serious.
It appears it's the back due to it's either a back or a reserve due to the fact that his jersey number starts with 1. I can make that out, but can't see much else here. Hasn't moved around yet on the.
On your way, stop by the Rubber Grill. Some fantastic food, and once you reach the north side of the stadium, stop by the Gents Club. Celebrate a state championship with a frosty beverage.
Still down here. We'll take a quick break here. Hopefully that injured player is all right. You're watching EA Live.
Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot. Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com. Hello, I'm Paul Pettit, president of the Rugby Colorado Tri-Youth Rugby League. We're looking for boys ages 5 to 15 and girls 5 to 17 of all skill levels interested in learning to play rugby over 8 weeks in May and June. Playing rugby is lots of fun. You'll build great self-confidence, meet new friends, in a game where sportsmanship is not just a word, but an ethos that is truly embraced by this global sport. Tri-Rugby starts with flag for younger kids and gradually progresses into full contact. Always focus on safety. You're taught all aspects of this great game, like running, passing, tackling, and teamwork. Come and find out what America's fastest growing youth sport is all about. For more information or to find a team near you, visit rugbycolorado.com.
The fullback, Santiago Griffin there. A terrible injury.
A pretty gnarly head injury there.
He is wheeled off on a stretcher. Very, very gnarly. Very, very tough to see. A long, long break there. And it looks like Aspen State Championship will be marred. The last 45 seconds of the game here. Fort Collins not just playing for a championship anymore. They're playing for their fallen comrade. Once again, the fullback, Santiago Griffin, he will be carted off the field there on a stretcher.
Let's all hope that he ends up being okay.
10 yards back, 45 seconds left on the game. Aspen leading 19-8 against this very strong Fort Collins team. Both teams have played very, very hard rugby.
Yes. But this game is all but wrapped up at this point.
He taps it. The ball is brought out. And he'll bring it into the lock. A quick ruck there.
Fort Collins
coming
out with
giving
a lot
it everything
of
they got.
intensity.
Aspen taking the ball in again. And number 10 will bring it up. Nothing doing. Kicks the ball up. 20 seconds left. It's taken by the fly half again. And he's brought out of bounds. 10 seconds to go.
And it looks like we will get one more play here.
They'll throw it in. The final clock has ellipsed. Aspen Academy will walk away the victor. We're in extra time here. The ball is knocked back.
And the next stoppage in play will be the end of the game.
Here they're trying to score it one try before the season ends, I guess. And it's
Aspen
given out to
will not
Fort
give
Collins.
up.
He steals the ball in the air. Quick ruck there by the 13, but it's picked up there. A lot of obstruction there.
But I think
Number
the
13
ref's just going to let it play.
coming up. Gives it back. And he'll blow that
And
up.
that's
That's
the
the game. The Aspen Junior gentlemen have won the game.
A very exciting game.
Marred there by an injury with 45 seconds to play. The gentlemen of Aspen are your Division II champions. 1 year after they received second place, they are now your champions.
And that has to feel good.
Tough to watch Santiago Griffin get
It
hit
is.
like that with 45 seconds left in his season.
And you have to commend Fort Collins for staying civil in the last 45 seconds of that game. They had to have been angry about their teammate who was injured like that, but they played like gentlemen. And that is a tough thing to do.
And now we will come to the award ceremony where actually 3 of our schoolmates will be and teammates will be receiving awards. Liam Pettit, the fly half for the Denver East Red Side, is receiving Division III Player of the Year award. And his teammate, Tori, don't know his last name.
Me neither.
He is, however, receiving Student Athlete of the Year award, the
Yes.
senior. He'll be heading to the University of Northern Colorado in the fall.
And Peter Schreiber,
The team
a member
captain.
of the East A side, a captain, in fact, of the East A side.
He will be receiving the Division I Student Athlete of the Year award.
And that is an award that he earned. He worked hard, and he's also an incredibly, incredibly versatile player. He can play almost any position. Some would even say any position.
There's a reason they call him Sneaky Pete. And the final award that East will be receiving is Division III Coach of the Year award, which will be awarded to Matt McConville for his excellent prowess in helming the East Red side. Well, that's
and
the
also his
division.
excellent singing voice.
That's true. He is known as the songmeister of East Rugby. Well, there's the game, folks. Aspen Junior Gentlemen are state champions. I'm Harry Forbes, and he's Simon Bertrand. For all of us here at EALive.tv, signing off.